Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft StaTech Industry. And today, I just want to point out that I've created something called the Yes Machine. What does it do? Yes. Absolutely yes. So we connected our steam quarries up to the electric quarry because now we have steel drills. We have steel drills being made, which is getting pumped into this one, which is being powered by 5 LV steam turbines, so it's overclocking itself. Which makes me want to switch out the electric quarry, or the steam quarries for the electric quarries for this reason. So we can have like so much faster stuff. Because I feel like 5 is enough to keep up, honestly. Welcome in, Leon. Welcome in. Yeah, because these are slow. And I don't know. This is overclocking. It's reached maximum efficiency finally. So, how's the ores looking? Pretty good. Looks like bauxite's the leader, so we can electrolyze bauxite to make 4. Ten to 4. And then we can send the oxygen off to go to something. I don't know what we can do with it, but being able to send it to an EBF, I guess, will work. But we're going to need some copper nickel wiring. So we need to mix those up. So I think we'll start with Invar, though. Do we have a polarizer? Spare one? No, we don't. I think we have enough. We have enough to make it. But I think above all else, we need to work on battery alloy. So, gonna need a mixer, macerators. Alright, so for battery alloy, we need to lead antimony. So we're going to macerate antimony first. I hope I have enough steam for all of this. Like you would think with 3 of those, but... Alright, so we're gonna want antimony ore to go in here. And then another macerator. Shit's so loud. Alright, so in and out. Antimony ore in. Raw antimony out. And out. Antimony ore in. Antimony dust out. Alright, so we got some antimony. So now we're going to need... we'll take a handful. So we're going to need to start another line up here. We'll do antimony there, there, and some dust here, Okay, so now we can take the mixer. Iron pipe. Alright, so antimony dust in. Lead dust in. Battery alloy out. Alright, so we're going to need plates. So we need a smelter, 2 compressors. Steel furnace. Grab one of our 26 upgrades. Yeah, this is so far going pretty smooth, honestly. I think I'll be able to finish the mod pack, with, of course, help, if we continue, like, this way of production lines. Does this, was the electric quarry, it looks like, let me look on the quest book. The electric quarry is very similar to the steam counterpart, except with the fluid input hatch. The structure of the electric quarry is the exact same as that of the steam quarry if you need help building it. The electric quarry can use the same drills as the steam quarry, but with the addition of several new drills that could be used. Okay, so you can, in fact, overload it. So it's probably in my best interest to switch out the steam for 5, 10, 15 LVs. Because 15 seems to be running the 100% overclock. So that'll get 10 produced faster. That'll get everything produced faster. So energy inputs. Okay. So we'll place these there for now, just to indicate that I do want to switch them out. So for the electric quarry, we need, so in order for us to actually make the switch over, I would much rather us get started with making this, which we are getting ready to start making. So for now, we'll keep using what we have currently, but being able to switch to electric quarries is so much better. So we got some battery. Ooh. Could have been bad. So antimony, the battery alloys going in. Now we need the furnace and 2 compressor. So now, and out, we're going to want the dust going in, the ingot coming out. Alright, and now we're going to want the ingot going in and a plate coming out. And then up at the top. We're going to want the plate coming in and the curved plate coming out. Alright, so now we can set up curved plate, regular plate, ingots, alright, so now everything should start filling up. Good, good. Now for the redstone battery. I don't know. Should I keep using the assemblers or should I go back to auto crafting? Because the auto crafting table is fairly cheaper. I think I should probably... I don't want to automate it, you know, like I really don't want to automate the auto crafting table, but you know, it would be funny to have like 500 of them. But I think we're just going to make the assembler and power it over here for now. So what I'm thinking about doing is, on our line, I think I'm going to add an entangled chest and shooting it into this input hatch. So that way our clay down here is not the only way we're making aluminum. Because with our new steel drills, we can get resources to centrifuge redstone, or not redstone, but ruby ore to get titanium and more aluminum. I think I'm just gonna keep using the assemblers, honestly, because whenever we get redstone, we can get it a lot better. Copper cable. Redstone battery. Tin cable. Redstone. Battery alloy plate, battery alloy thing. Redstone battery out. So what we're gonna do here, make 3 macerators, because I do want the redstone to not we're so behind on the redstone. But if we keep sending the redstone here, it's going to it's eventually going to fill up, but it's going to get voided, so I think what we can do Actually, change the priority. This drawer will... I don't know if I want to set a drawer. I'm sure it'll work just fine. I just need to lock it. Cool. So now the redstone should split between the two, but it'll prioritize that one whenever it gets filled up. Then it can send everything else. So whenever we upgrade to our electric, it should be good. Alright, so our redstone should be coming in. Alright, what's our battery output to? We got grand total of 2 redstone batteries. Let's go. We still need redstone to come in. Alright, there we go. Alright, so with that, we can now make electronical components, electronical circuits. So, electronical circuit board. So we're going to need 2 more assemblers. Alright. So we can send... I'm actually going to send them this way. Alright, so... electronical circuit board. An electronical circuit. I don't think any of those requires soldering. No. I guess I could probably get away with just... It doesn't seem like it's going to work like that. Aluminum cable, or aluminum plate. Electrum. Cable. Analog circuit board. Do we not have electrum cables? Redstone battery. Electronic circuit board. Do we not have electrum cables? I thought we had electrum cables. We do? Yeah, we do. Did I not set the output for this? Yeah. Figured. Alright, here we go. At least you can find it somewhat easy. I just gotta be sure to not rush it going forward. So we're gonna want diodes, transistors, analog circuit, and electronic circuit board. And that's going to pull out the electronical circuit. Okay, so it is coming out. So yeah, what's going on with this? Why are not work? Yeah, what's going on here? Yeah, we're just gonna switch to assemblers. That's what we're gonna do. Because there's no reason in that. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's not... So steel plates. I think I oofed them. Yeah, I think I oofed them. Alright, so electrum, steel, silicon. Silicon, electrum, steel. Yeah, what's going on with this? It doesn't seem like the item pipes like using the transistor or diodes. These guys are full. It's so weird. Why is it not working? Do we have electrum cables? Can't tell if we have electrum cables or not going in. I want to say we do. I just can't find them. Is there a way to search? Well, I guess at worst we can make another one. Oh, there's the electrum cables. So what is going on here? Wherever it was. Jesus, it is so hard to find. Alright, so the electrum cable. Why is it not coming out? Yeah, this makes no sense. Like, is the diode's not correct? Am I gonna have to start using cables on the other line? It's kind of dumb. Not gonna lie, it's kind of dumb. Oh, that's why. That's why. It got disconnected at the bottom. So the diode is the only thing that's left. Where's the diode at? The glass. Alright, so silicon. Glass. Diode. Electrum. We'll go ahead and connect a few cables. See if that won't speed up the transfer. Yeah, it's crazy how something as simple as a line disconnection at the bottom would have caused that entire thing to stop. Alright, do we have electronical components being created? Like, that might be GG. Yes, sir. Alright, so now we have 17 electronical circuits. Yes, sir. Alright, so pumps are still being worked on. I'm guessing that's because of the tin that we keep getting, Alright, so Leon, I got a question for you. Right, so our soldering alloy problem. Alright. My tin is being eat up by making soldering alloy. Now, I was thinking I could either, I guess, take one of your, use one of your quarries and set up like one that voids everything except for the soldering alloy, so I can rip the tin production off of that thing and just use it for soldering alloy. Or like when you make your machine, I could just keep using soldering alloy, but you focus on sending the tin to something else. That could work too. Because all I know is this eats up tin like nobody's business, because I think it's like tin and lead soldering alloy. Yeah, tin and lead, so it eats up a lot of tin. Let's see. We got antimony done. I'm debating, you know, like I don't know if because we're gonna send, it's either for, let me get away from everything so I can focus on what I'm trying to say. Alright, so it's either that, or whenever you make your assembly line, don't bother with the soldering alloy, and then we can ramp up production for our components and just do it like that. So like whenever you, basically what I'm trying to say is whenever you make your assembly line, just don't worry about the soldering alloy, and I guess I'll keep using the soldering alloy with the tin thing, the tin bottleneck. I wonder if there's a way I can prioritize. Alright. If you can, I'll probably remind you. I don't know if you wanted to do the soldering alloy or if you wanted me to just keep making it. Because I do already have the setup. But what I could do is, like, on your assembly line, I could, like, send it from the entangled chest over here. And just attach it to yours. Because I know it is definitely is a bottleneck. Alright, so electric quarry. So we're gonna need large motors now. Here we go. Electronical circuit. Aluminum rod. And motors. Cable. Alright, so whenever the electronical circuits make their way up, how's our turbines? Not touched. Not touched in the slightest. Okay, cool. So we could just keep on the assembly line. This looks absolutely chaotic. Alright, bro. Alright, electric quarry. So I guess we'll take this for now. Aw, man. Silicon. I don't have any silicon dust. Maybe down here? Okay, how else am I supposed to make silicon? So I know there's another way. I mean, I'd much rather do it this way. Electric quarry. Okay, so we need 3 large motors. All right, electric quarry. Energy input. Cable. I don't have any more 10 cables. Unfortunately. So we'll go grab some from here. So we'll just do this. So the electric quarry should be... I didn't even need one, but we have one for later. Alright, LV. So we'll make 5. Okay, we will move this. Ah, damn it. And casings. Pipe. Copper cable. We're gonna have to make more of these. $128 EU per tick. That's not bad, actually. So we could put an energy input hatch right there. And run it from there. Alright, let's go see if the quarry's doing anything. And then we'll set the electric quarry down and see. That's still going, still overclocked. Alright, good, good. Now we're gonna have an overclocked bronze. So let's see. We don't have large pumps yet. Alright, so see what the large pumps require. Oh god. So we need aluminum rotors. We don't have that. We do have the rods and the hard plates, so I think. So we just need a steel packer. It's unless it requires an electric one. No, I can still do steel for now. Alright. So I'm basically setting up all of this so I can AFK. Which is funny. Light gray. Alright, so we got that going. I'm guessing our redstone is what's bottlenecking us. No? It's actually battery alloy. Where's the electric furnace? Yeah, we can't be bottlenecking on that. I think the rest will be good. So, assembler. Large motor. Wait, I think we are... No. Not... No. I need something else. I need the pump, not the large motor. Alright, so large pump. So yeah, okay. Alright, so we need a large motor for it. Electronical circuit. Aluminium rotor. And a regular pump. Now it's going to take a minute for the electronical circuits to make their way. Yeah, it's definitely going to take a hot minute for the electrical circuits because they're going to fill up that first. And that in and of itself is going to take a minute, so... Since the analogs... Yeah, the analog circuits got filled, so now they're going to... It's going to fill the steel drills, and then it's going to start... So it'll take a minute. It'll take a hot minute. Alright, good. It's slowly increasing. I don't have anywhere for the large pump to go. Sure, it'll be right there. Alright, so that part of the progress line is done. You just gotta wait. Gotta wait for everything to fill up. I think I might start building back up on this side. So I guess we can send bauxite out. That's what we'll do. We'll send bauxite out. Is there any byproducts? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we're going to use Entangled Chest to take the bauxite. So it's going to run the bauxite. And then we're going to take and put it over here. Why is this... don't think I should be doing that. I think I know a better way of doing that. I think I have a better way of setting that up. I need to... electrolyze it. And then I can send it. I think. Alright, so I can send the oxygen to get... I need a large pump. So there's nothing I can do right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually remove this. And then we'll set it here. Hopefully I'll remember that the electrolyzer can go there. And that's what we'll do for that. We'll electrolyze it to make aluminum dust, and then we'll quadruple our aluminum production. We just gotta send the oxygen to get voided. Speaking of, Leon, you mind if I take one of your trash can things? I think you have like 2 or 3. I need one for the lithium, and I think I need one for the oxygen. Because we don't really need the oxygen right now, I don't think. Just, I guess I can send it to an EBF. Yeah, the fluid trash. I forgot what it's called. Fuck, I forgot. I don't recall. Oh, thank you, thank you. Appreciate. Well, yeah, should have known it was literally called trash can. All right, so we'll have to. Is there anything I can make with oxygen? No, just send it to an EBF. Make annealed copper ingots. Now, see, that's cool. But we need NOT gates, OR gates, AND gates, digital circuit board, which means we need silicon, aluminum cable, stainless steel, polyethylene. Oh, man. I'm just gonna think of polyethylene as another soldering alloy, honestly. Probably what I'll do. So we'll send this here. We're gonna know. I think we should work on Invar right now. Invar should be. I don't think. Do we need Invar rods for anything? Other than the Invar gears, but do we need like... No, yes. So we're going to need annealed copper wire. Oh, man. Okay. Cryo fluid. Okay. What do we have for Envar? So we'll do this. Dust. Plate. Here. The bolts. The ring. Alright, so we need to start this off with a mixer. Var dust. But now we need to start this off with a macerator. 2 of them. Okay. Then we can set up the mixer. Nickel ore. Actually, I don't think we... Yeah, okay. Then the nickel... Macerate that. Item pipe. Ore. Nickel. I think we still have enough iron dust being made so we can make Invar dust. Alright. So here we go. 2 types. so we're gonna just go ahead and put an electric furnace. I don't think we have one. Electric furnace. Involve dust into a furnace. Right. And out of dust, invar ingot. So now we can compress it. Do I electric compress it though? Probably not. And we're gonna need a cutting machine. So we're gonna have to make another entangled tank to run more lubrication, or I could just set it up here. Do that instead. I think I might do that instead. A lot easier if I do it like that. Since it will be attached. Alright. We will put you here, I guess. And you are going to be invar rods. Okay. Iron pipe you. Alright, so we can run the invar plates in here. The ingots go in here, plates come out. Okay, there's no invar curve plate, so that's good. So now we can make another compressor. Out, so we're going to want the rods in and the rings out. Alright, so now we need the invar gears. So we'll take the soldering alloy mixture, which is here. We'll just take that and a cable here. Guard gear. Pipe. Here. Bar plate. And unbar ring. And we just send a little bit of soldering alloy into it. And that should be project. Okay. Yep. Cool. Alright, Invar done. So now we can make indefinite heat casing plates whenever that fills up. So more EBFs. Guess we can. Is there anything else used for this? No. So I guess what we can do. Is there anything else to with the nickel cables? That's. We don't need anymore. We only made the pyrolise oven, so we don't need to automate that. I don't think we're gonna need MV cables. So I think I'm just going to make the magnetics so we can automate a lot of stuff, honestly. Just go ahead and do that. I guess we could make oils, but you know what? Sure, why not? We'll do the cable. So bauxite seems to be doing good. So we'll set it here. Dust, ingots, wire, magnetic wire, and cable. Mixer. Cable for the electrolyzer. So we're gonna need copper and nickel dust. Like a steel furnace. Compressor. Wire mill. So we're going to need the ingot, and the plate, then the plate, then the wire. Okay, now the polarizer. Pin wire. Cable. This is insane. It's so dumb. Yeah. Yeah. It's only gonna get better. So that was like all from nickel, I believe. So we need quartz. I mean, we don't really need the silicon. I'm getting it through another way. But I do have a lot of coke dust. That's kind of not being used. Because this is stopped because I have a 49,000 steel ingot buffer. I have emeralds and diamonds. What can you even... Does it require an electric? That's another way to get silicon. But also beryllium. You can make a thick neutron reflector. Iridium neutron reflector. Yeah, we're I think I went off on the deep end. I'm not following the path anymore. I think I've gone down a rabbit hole. Do we need gold drills for anything? What? I don't... Okay, whatever. That doesn't make any sense. I mean... Enderite. That's cool, I guess. As sphalerite, pyrite, cinnabar, more gold. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Yeah, that's kind of broken. But it seems like... Yeah, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to run it through the crafter. It just gives you 3 regardless. Anthracite. Oh, that's pointless. Okay. What else? Ancient debris, that's cool. Glowstone, that's awesome. I know cinnabar. You can electrolyze for sulfur, so that's pointless. What about pyrite? Iron and sulfur, that's still kind of pointless. So it's not worth it, honestly. Can you do anything with magma blocks? Obsidian farm. Okay, that's... I wish I'd known that. Lava sponge, that's interesting. I just remembered something. Can't you, like, fling an anvil up in the air with a piston and a slime block? And then you can have a block placer place it in between so it gets smashed. And then if it's a bedrock anvil, it doesn't take any damage. So you can automate item crushing like that. Oh, that's pretty neat. Too bad we don't need it. Gold. Do I have enough for to craft it? Because I want to get the recipe done. I think I do. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So we're just going to come over here to the forge hammer. Alright, so we're going to need... I'm just going to grab 5 of each. Okay. And then we're just going to make the gold drill, which I think I need 2 iron gears. And apparently 2 gold gears. Alright, something I'm never gonna use. Yes, sir. Hardened iron ingot. Guns? America? By God. I need polyethylene. For some reason. I guess plastic, yeah. That's interesting. Alright, I think I have enough to make... I can actually automate the oil now. I can make salt water, which means I can make infinite chlorine and sodium hydroxide. So then I can send the sodium hydroxide to make hydrochloric acid. Yeah, hydrochloric solution is mixing the two. So I can have 2 oil rigs. Oh. Okay. I believe that's all I want to touch on today with this Yes machine. Ruby's gonna be nice, because we can send the ruby dust into a centrifuge and get our chromium crushed dust, which means we can make the chromium hydrochloric solution, which will remake hydrogen and chlorine. But salt water, that makes I could distill it into brine, which means I could send the brine into an electrolyzer to make all of these. Hydrogen can then be sent, so we don't overflow on hydrogen. We could just send it to make small amounts of deuterium and tritium. Yeah, that's what we'll do to prevent overflow from crude oil, though. So we're gonna have to automate the aluminum drills, which we do have enough for. To start automating that. And then we go down this rabbit hole, which I'm not going to touch until we get the distillery tower. I'm not making that many distilleries. So yeah, making stainless steel is our next goal. What's the logic? What's the logic? So we just need gold. Well, I guess we could pull off of the Yes machine, because I don't think we're doing much with gold. Yeah, we have an overstock of it. Ooh, fluorite. What does fluorite do? Makes fluorine, hydrofluoric acid, which makes hydrochloric acid, and tetrafluoroethylene, which we can make polytetrafluoroethylene, and then we can make OP amps. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And that's how we get the Greg Cola. Okay, okay. Yeah, this will definitely be useful. And I think we can make just chlorine with that. We don't want that. Salt water. Okay, so we can add 2 pumps to it. So I think I'm gonna run this cable down. What a perfect spot. Yeah, what a perfect spot. We can run this cable down and have our liquid mixers down here. Is steam still holding up? Yes, sir. That's not right. Yeah, what's going on with that? Yeah, bro, I don't know what's going on. I think with all these filtered... Yeah, this should be good now. I'm tired of messing with it. I want it to stop being so dumb. So we'll get some more Neolith while we're down here. So 14... I don't think we're going to need any more than this. Alright. Well, time for the industrial greenhouse. So we're going to borrow 2 pumps. Bro, it is so nice. Alright, so for the industrial greenhouse, we're going to need 56 glass. For some reason. And... factory block. Of the metal box category. And then 12 of the rusty scaffold. Heater. That's so dumb. Okay. 11 steel machine casings. I don't have oak log. That's awesome. That's truly incredible. I'm actually going to take my indestructible book and add this to the diamond axe because I am so tired of running back and forth with it. So, right, so now we just need one for the shovel. Alright, now I could just mine anywhere I want. Of course, I'll upgrade them to netherite later. Aw, man. Spawn Island still hasn't grew yet. Ah, yes. Closest. It's like, yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly what I need. There's definitely oak trees here. Mm-hmm. Uh, wow. Okay. Sorry, Robin. Okay. Still on the lookout for a duck from Promenade. I don't want to spawn them in, but I haven't, like, confirmed whether or not they have spawned in this world. Something makes me think that they're not going to spawn. Because we had to spawn in the blueberries. Yeah, you know, let's look for a different location. Oh, I have to... Okay. Alright. Like 5,000 blocks out. I'd rather just go... Yeah. Man, Leon, your lightning, like, messed this one up, bro. But I'm not getting knocked back for whatever reason. It had it coming. I don't feel bad for it. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. This is the one we had the most problems with trying to get to. I think that's all of them. Alright, let's go get our oak logs. Do we need oak leaves too? Right. Yeah. Let's shear these. Okay. It had it coming. Oh yeah, we don't talk about Boss Turtle. Boss turtle up and left. We don't talk about him. PR nightmare or something like that. Okay. So 3 oak logs. 9 oak leaves. $20 grass. You have another? Oh. Okay. Goated. Appreciate. You don't want to know what happened to the original boss. Under new management. Yeah. Spoiler warning. I was trying to attack a phantom, and apparently this gets considered as an enemy. So... yeah. That sucks. New boss, new management, let's go. No PR disaster today. Alright, so 23, 9. Aw, man, I need a glowstone. I have just enough. I need to find a way to get more glowstone. Single dirt. For some reason. Item output hatch. Fluid input hatch for the water, I'm assuming. Fluid inputs, that's stupid. We will use 2 item. Do I need an item input hatch? Why do I need item input? What am I putting in there? It's so glitched. More 10 cables, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to your island. I need to see what item's getting inputted. Oh. Output. Energy input. The industrial greenhouse. Why did I need an item input? Okay, I got you. I understand now. Gotcha. We'll make a steel output. Another one. So that will be for our... I don't even know why I went here. Still a nice factory though. Oh, wow, that was terrible. All right, greenhouse, let's go. I guess we could send it down here. It is going to be temporarily down here, so maybe not. So I only need one. I could just connect it to wherever Steam is. Yeah, you know what? I'm putting it over here. Not doing anything with this area, so I wish we could like visualize this. So 3, 1, 3, 1. Okay, so the item outputs will be this way. And the item input will be over here. And the fluid input can be right here. LV. Is the energy? Does it matter where the energy is? I guess not. So we could put the energy, I guess, right next to it. So that's where the dirt block goes. Wood. This is visualizing, right? Yeah, this is practically visualizing. Glass around here. I'm just going to grab a stack. Since it's going to be like that. Aw, man. Wasting glass like it's no tomorrow. Factory blocks. All right. I believe that's it. Shape valid. I need a white sapling. We're actually going to replace this. White sapling. And we will put that there. Right. LV steam turbine. But I have to get some more steam rotors. Or 10 rotors for it. And I still have a... I don't... Okay, those don't stack. Whatever. So I got Tangled tank for the steam turbine. Okay. Just apparently power everything. So we'll just go and do that. Copper cable, which I already have on me. Fluid pipe. Okay, so that should start increasing it. Now this should start creating something after I put water in. Well, I guess we'll use blue root. No, that's the light blue. Water. Is it only white log? So it made one sapling. Alright, so for the power, so I need 2 LV steam turbines. I don't think this is going to work with one. I'll try to make it compact as possible. So I'm thinking... Alright, you are going to have the white pigments, and you are going to have the white sapling. You... Actually, no. You should have the white pigments. You should have the white sapling. Because we're going to in out this with white. Alright, so that should be... Alright, man, have a good sleep. Hope you have a good day at work. Alright, so this should indefinitely make a lot of white pigment. Let's put a lock on both of these. I don't have... Gonna make an upgrade for that one. It don't matter for that one. In fact, this can get voided. Yeah, this should be good. Apparently I took up four chunks. That's what it's all about, baby. 4 chunks. We're not gonna need that. We're not gonna need that for a time. This is still going. Got 27,000 of those. How's our progress doing? Okay. Well, we got 5 of those, which means whenever that's done, we'll start getting those, since those are a required recipe component. At least we got the industrial greenhouse, I guess. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have time for today. The rest of this is going to be AFKing for 2 days or something like that before we can get the components to craft more stuff. So while this goes on, we'll end up doing something else come time for the next episode. Possibly working on fluids like the chromium hydrochloric solution, making chromium and mixing into stainless, and then running that through a mixer too. splitting off, actually, because we're going to have to make stainless ingots and stainless steel. But it looks like the only way we can do it is through EBFing it and then running into a vacuum freezer. So we're going to need a vacuum freezer. So that's probably what we'll end up making in the next episode. And we'll run some entangled chests to it, so it'll be wirelessly gone through. But hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, post, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.